back, boom, explosion, lights go off. Okay.
The hashtag appears across the screen. Spam.
Bam.
Where we left off, Saber, Drake, and Weapon are at an old gallery that's been closed for 20 years, where they found a bloody right hand print. And Empyrean and Gauntlet have found information on the closed cathedral, the sanctuary of St. Paul.
I'll take a picture of the bloody handprint and see how it comes out.
It looks like a bloody handprint.
All right, I'll see if I can get any fingerprints out of it. Like see if it has the whorls or anything.
It doesn't. In fact, it looks more just like a handprint. I mean, you can't.
Like somebody took a stencil and put it on the wall and then spray painted it red.
No, it's actually more like a dummy hand. So it's not. It's a hand, but it's more like it's a symbol. It's hard to explain. It definitely does not look like a real hand.
Not like a real hand. Okay.
So it looks like an Uruk-hai hand print.
Does it look like the other red right hands I've seen?
Yeah.
In my research.
Does it look like a Thanksgiving turkey hand?
No. It doesn't.
All right. So this is what I saw when he opened up the cell door and left on the side of the wall.
Did you say cellar door?
Cell door, not cellar door.
Okay.
So did his hand leave this, Mark?
Uh-oh. I mean, if I had to guess,
memory, like you
his
said,
hand.
You said when he left.
Yes, I remember his hand touching the wall.
Okay.
And like he purposely did it. Chris, is that an accurate statement from my memories? Okay.
All right.
Yep.
We have to look at the possibility that maybe his right hand isn't, flesh and blood. Maybe he's got a prosthetic.
Maybe it's just blood
of some kind.
Maybe that's all he is like a
just
giant
blood.
red right hand.
Well,
covered in like a flesh balloon.
Yeah, covered in a flesh balloon that has weight.
Isn't that all humans are, is flesh balloons?
There's other stuff in there.
Drake, Saber, Weapon, find the bloody handprint of the red right hand. Empyrean, Gauntlet, you just found the name of the closed cathedral, the sanctuary of St. Paul.
Yep.
Nice.
You've taken pictures of the hand. It does not seem normal. It's not really a human hand imprinted. It's more
like if Junkyard put
does it look like a
hand
prosthetic?
No. It's more of an idea.
It's a symbol of a hand.
Kind of, but it looks like it was made by something that is hand-shaped, but it comes across more as a symbol. And you think back the other times you've seen the handprint, they're almost always identical.
It is the hand, the hand that all other hands derive from.
All right, well, I'll make a profile for it.
That's going to cover the sun, Mark.
No, not that one.
I'm going to make a profile for it, and then I'm going to put an image, identification tag on it, so that any of our satellites that see it will pick it up.
The whole world has a big giant red hand on it.
So that's what I'm doing.
Wait, we have satellites?
Yeah.
We do?
You're running to kind of cross the same issue you had a couple weeks ago.
We have access to satellites.
Oh, well, yeah.
You're running across the same kind of issue you had a couple weeks ago with the imprints.
Okay.
It's starting to disappear almost immediately. The only mechanical way to seems to be able to keep an image of that is through KT. She can store it. Any other electronics can't seem to actually store the image for long.
All right. I'll text her and just says, hey, can you, run this image, like tag this image so we can try to keep like tabs on it if it pops up in the city. And I'll send, the hand.
I mean, I guess.
Well, I appreciate your your cooperation and enthusiasm.
I send a meh emoji.
That means that she'll do it.
I send back an avocado love emoji.
Okay.
Avocado love.
Avocado love.
Avocado love. So I will do that. Chris.
Okay.
All right, let's all sing it.
No, by the way,
No, it took me to the end to figure out what he was saying.
Oh.
So then I was like, okay, I got it.
by the way, do you find another like display like little ad for that band Yamada no Yachi?
Oh.
Thumbs down. Thumbs down. Thumbs down.
Okay,
I don't like Creed.
Well, it's that guy. It's that guy. Y'all
Yeah, right.
loved those three when they were with me playing, and we were doing, heavy metal. Y'all loved it.
It's kind of dreamy.
I'm not really into
I don't know
heavy
if those
metal.
guys can pull off heavy metal.
No, they actually play heavy metal.
Okay.
I'm not really into heavy metal.
I just assumed it was baby metal.
Oh no, we don't do baby metal, even though we have her as vocals.
Are you sure it's not baby metal?
Yeah, I'm pretty positive. God dang it, you demonic cat.
So you lived in this place? I mean, it looks like it's been shut down forever.
It didn't look like this when I lived here. I mean, obviously, my friend.
Looks like it's been shut down longer than you've been alive.
Obviously, he has removed me from the timeline. That's all I'm saying. Like, what would you do if you were removed from the timeline? If your family was removed from the timeline, how big of an impact do you think it would be?
Pretty big, sounds like.
Right. So, it's that whole thing of, the stone that causes a ripple. Well, what if you had never thrown the stone that caused the ripples?
It's like a reverse butterfly effect.
Right.
Well, that's still the butterfly effect.
But a stone was never thrown in a butterfly.
It was worth it to get the look on Mark's face.
Why are you attacking me? Stop it. No, kitty. Stop.
So,
You smell like sake.
what you people doing? You have some pieces of information.
The kitty also wants you to stop drinking.
So we're checking out the sanctuary thing.
Yes.
So you guys head there. You are the two faster members of the group.
Yep.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I've got like speed.
Oh, okay.
But which god? I mean,
Now-
if it's like Hephaestus, then that's not impressive.
That's true.
So you notice something really cool. KT, I had mentioned earlier, like the cafeteria where that search happened. It's right there. It's about 2 blocks away. You can actually see the cathedral.
You said cafeteria.
Well, it's a restaurant thing. Just
Okay.
It's an internet cafe / restaurant.
this area is actually a little bit too poor to have a really big area like that. It's more of a cafeteria that offers Wi-Fi.
It hasn't been gentrified yet.
For a minute,
Yeah.
I thought he called it a restaurant.
Restaurant.
That's right.
Well, all right. Well, I'm gonna. We should go in that restaurant.
You go in
All
there,
right.
typical restaurant, clean enough to get by, nothing disturbing, just kind of typical foods. New,
Clean enough to not be shut down by the health inspectors.
typical East Coast,
Just
diner foods.
Well, I will have the bagels and lox.
The bagels and locks.
Oh,
Okay, there's some
sound?
weird noises going on.
yes, there are.
do
Is that
not
a
put your
furry
cat.
cat?
Don't put your cat near the mic.
It does sound like a cat. Yeah.
That was a cat.
The cat is attacking the microphone.
Stop
the cat. Make the cat
pissing
stop.
off your cat.
Your cat
I'm
is
not
insane.
pissing off the cat. The cat is just a demonic Siamese kitten. I mean, it's still very much a kitten. Okay, you can stop now. Oh, give me a... I'll be back.
Okay, after the life and death struggle that just occurred.
Yeah.
Right.
So, you know,
Catastrophe.
typical diner fare.
So this was the restaurant where I saw the Red Right Hand talking to the Weaver.
Really?
Really?
Sorry
I'm
about
gonna
that.
go in and check out the ruined or the ruined building.
Well, I never said it was ruined. I said it was closed.
Well, closed. I think we should go check it out.
You're kind of there looking around really quick, and you see her. She looks at you and says, "Oh, I don't think I ever got a chance to thank you for finding Cindy. Finding Cindy."
Hey, it's no problem. You want to take a selfie?
I don't have a camera. So.
No, I do. Come on. Come on. Get in the picture. Get in the picture.
Come on, get in there.
Oh my god.
What? That's what we do with all our fans. And then we
It's true.
hashtag it. I'm running the media empire here. Come on.
She gets close to you. Puts her head on your shoulder, on your human shoulder. She's on that side.
I assume.
Yeah.
That's the side Kitty put her on.
Right. I would assume. Also, I'm right-handed, so you know.
She kind of looks around. Are you looking for sanctuary?
Yes. Yeah.
Yep. Jeez.
Your guys' center is really nice, and you've helped a lot of us. But sanctuary is also helping us with more unfortunate situations. Come on, let me take you.
All right.
You mean like Planned Parenthood sort of situations, or
People that are in trouble.
So Planned Parenthood situation?
That way, but also violence. Unfortunate situations.
Okay.
She walks with you to the cathedral.
Okay.
You do see there's a lot of like kids here. She kind of walks around the building to a side entrance and opens the door. As soon as she opens the door and walks in, it's going into like the lower areas of the cathedral.
Watch out for the priests.
There is something warm and inviting here.
But it's weird that it looks abandoned.
Oh, it is abandoned.
But it's weird.
Sanctuary.
Right. Well, I'm going in.
Yeah.
She walks you down. You see a lot of people. Some of them look like they're about ready to maybe get into yours faces. But Viv there, and then a couple moments later, you see her show up also. Oh, you're Matt's friends, right?
Yes.
Balance is the superstar here.
Yep. I told you. It's all connected to balance. All connected.
You're gonna be sad when you find out I'm not a clone of Balance.
All the pieces matter.
Nothing is irrelevant.
Everything.
What are you seeking? What are you seeking in Sanctuary?
Sanctuary?
Truth. The truth.
Solace. We seek solace.
couple moments later, like a lot of activity, somebody walks into the room.
A key?
Somebody walks in the room and you hear, "Oh, Asher, it's so good to see you." And you see he walks in.
Do I know him?
You met him.
Oh!
Is he the guy from my world?
Yeah.
I smile.
But that's supposed to be my confessor?
No.
I thought we made him my confessor.
Yeah, okay, yes. At the end of it, yes, that did happen. I forgot about that part, truthfully. Oh.
There's him.
He comes up and hugs you.
I hug him back.
Is Cargan back yet? I've been waiting.
Yes. I
He
look
has
confused,
Eric.
but say yes.
It's all gone. It is all gone.
What?
All of it?
All of it. The
Even-
people, the cities, everything is gone.
Even Fluffernutter?
Yes. No fluffernutter.
Because Fluffernutter is what really matters.
I mean,
So,
you know.
So you know Cargan.
Yes.
Okay, I'm having. Did I know him?
Yes.
I don't remember.
Well, what do we do to fix it?
He is back.
He's here.
What they're saying.
Good. It's all gone.
Yeah, but how do we fix it?
I don't know.
Okay. I would like to pierce his mask. If I
You may
might.
roll. Of course you may.
All
I would
right.
like to comfort and support him.
Of course
You'll
you
have
do.
to talk to him.
I will.
That is a miss.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
What was his
my.
name? Because you don't have his actual
Ben.
Ben. Oh,
Nope, his name was
Okay.
actually Benedict.
Benedict.
Benedict,
That's right.
yeah.
Benedict, it's going to be fine.
Oh, hey, Chris.
I take him by the hand.
Chris,
Yes.
that 2 roll earlier actually filled my potential, so I'm
Okay.
unlocking my moment of truth.
Again?
I haven't ever used my moment.
Yeah, he has.
Oh,
Weapon,
okay,
weapon never did.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's
It's-
available when you need it.
Yes.
Yep.
Although I'm scared to use it because I don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh, right. It could blow
Well-
up in your face like it did mine.
Oh well, look at this. Look at this litany of failure.
Kind of up to you. So.
That
Yep.
is a lot of film.
Wow.
Yeah, we are failing fools.
I'm not comforting, apparently.
Nope.
No one is.
He's overawed by your majestic beauty and doesn't actually hear what you say.
You take his hand
Or-
comfortably and then lick it.
right.
Listen,
You put his finger in
we
your
could
mouth.
really.
It's gonna be okay. I start making out with him. What? Totally inappropriate.
I start taking
Oh.
pictures.
Oh god.
I'm selling these on the dark net.
Keeping
The
these
deep
from
net.
my bank.
Oh god.
This is my blackmail bank.
Here's some commotion down in the cathedral, and I'm sorry, down in sanctuary. Here's some commotion. Then one of them says he's back. You see, Ben just closes his eyes and starts walking upstairs.
I go with him.
Who's back?
The man.
As my armor of light and my spear and shield appear.
The man.
As the door opens, you see him standing there.
I place myself between him and Benedict.
Friend,
Yeah.
there is no need for any of this.
I think there is. I'm on to you.
Are you?
Removing people from reality. Making duplicate mats.
I am responsible for 50% of that, yes.
Okay.
Would you like a duplicate? Maybe one that is not corrupted by destruction? I can make you whole again.
I step forward and I take a step forward. My friend is whole in her heart, and I point my
No.
spear at him
No, she's not, and you know it.
Well,
unwaveringly.
I would
By the
like to
way-
reject his influence, I feel.
Okay. By the way, one thing I want to point out, he stands there. His right hand is always in a pocket.
Okay.
Yep. Hey, that's weird. If my right hand would fit in my pocket, so would mine.
What are the other three doing?
How do I reject his influence?
I thought we were heading to
you just
Sanctuary,
roll.
but I don't know what's going on.
Well, they never actually gave you the location.
No, that's true. That's true. So I guess heading back
Reject
to.
influence.
Ah.
When
just a straight
roll
roll,
it.
I think.
Yep.
Oh my
Good
god!
Lord.
So who did we
Wow.
lose?
Good
We
Lord.
lost Shane.
Shane.
Okay. Market condition.
Is that what I need to do?
Well, that's part of what you have to do.
On a miss, their words hit you hard, marking condition, and the GM will adjust your label. Okay. Let me see. Hopeless, I'm thinking, or maybe insecure. What do you think?
Insecure.
Insecure? All right. I'll do that one.
And what is your
Which one is the insecure? I can't tell.
You know, -2 to reject what others say. That seems right.
and swap your mundane and your superior.
Swap them.
Actually, it's adjust, not modify. I apologize. Wow, everyone is just going. Go ahead. Your freak is locked. Take a -1 to your mundane.
Okay.
And
That's it. Oh, adjust. You're right.
Now I'm down
I-
points.
You're right. You're right. I apologize. My bad.
+1 superior.
No, +1 danger.
Because you're a danger to everyone.
Pretty much, yes.
Right.
Hey, weapon.
Yes.
Oh,
Since Saber isn't here, can you go ahead and text the rest that what we found and that we're heading back to the center?
Certainly. So I group text really quick everybody. And say,
What are you responding with, Katie?
heading back to center.
well, I'm not gonna actually say something, but I will set my lip to a quiverin'. Oh, also, I'm gonna mark my doom track because we're talking about it openly.
But you do actually know where she's located because she obviously always keeps your location active.
Yeah, so I'll be like, they're not at the center. They are at a. Can I tell what the building is?
Now you can, yes.
Yeah. They're at a church of some sort
Called the Sanctuary of St. Paul.
called the Sanctuary of St. Paul.
Well,
Hey, you mentioned a sanctuary earlier,
Yep.
right?
yep. So let's go there.
Alrighty, let's go.
I jump in his little Kirby car. And we
Yep.
go.
We go in my Kirby craft.
Yep.
That's what it sounds like.
I was actually thinking it sounded more like, the Jetsons car sounds.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
So I finished the sake, and I'm starting the Kern's Irish whiskey.
Calm down, son.
Thanks for keeping us updated.
Yeah.
No problem. I'm there for you. I just broke a plate by accident, too.
I heard it.
I'm going to provoke him, Chris.
What you doing?
I'm going to try to demand that he tell me what's going on. Basically, get him to monologue.
Okay, make a roll.
I don't suppose they recognize. They probably don't. Okay. Full hit.
Nice.
So he has to do what I say. They rise to the bait and do what I want. So I'm basically trying to get him to monologue about what's going on.
What are you saying?
So your plan was to remove him all along.
No.
Okay, but that's how I'm prodding him.
No, exactly. No, my plan was never to remove him. He smiles at you. It was never my plan.
Whose plan was it?
Camera Shane.
It's on.
Okay. He kind of shakes his head. Sorry, Asher. I'm just not going to be that simple.
But I made my roll.
I understand. I understand. Just some characters. This is my special character. It was never my
He doesn't care
plan.
about the rules.
It was never my plan. I make deals. He walks over to you.
What was the other guy's plan?
He puts his arm around you, his left arm. It's okay. It's okay. Somebody wanted a deal. We made a deal. Come on, kid. You can get this. And the rest of you show up. There's a lot of silence.
Who shows up?
So, how
The
would you
rest
go
of you in the crowd.
about fixing me?
Depends on what you wanted out of it.
Don't give in to it, KT.
The Kirby Craft shows up with the three of you. Soon
But
as
like,
it,
how would it work? Would it hurt?
not if you don't want it to.
Why
Do
would
you
I want
to
it to?
remember? Do you want it to remember, or do you want it just to all never have happened?
Well,
I don't like where this is going.
see, that's tough because then I'd lose all my friends.
Yeah.
So I think I'd want to remember.
Okay. As soon as Corgan,
Yeah.
as soon as you get out of the vehicle,
Mm-hmm.
you see Benedict Anatoli. He looks at you and so smiles. My lord, he rushes to you.
Benedict, you're back.
He reaches into a pouch and pulls out a key. and kneels in front of you with the key.
I remember you.
I take the key from him. You've been keeping
Everyone
this safe?
remembers-
Every what?
Everyone remembers him.
Shane, does your camera not work?
It's
Yes,
on to. Okay. It's telling me it's on.
It
It is
isn't.
not on.
The green light on it's on.
It is lying to you.
It's lying.
All right, I'll come back.
Thank you, Benedict.
My lord.
What's that sound?
What do I
was
know
Mark.
what happened now, Chris? Like how this could have happened?
No, not really. You
about
remember
now?
you were. Yep, you're back.
Okay.
All the
You
pictures
remembered
are
you
right.
were basically in bed, then you woke up in that room.
So it wasn't me who made a deal.
No.
All right. So I look at the red right hand. Who made the deal?
As he's starting to say that, I, just envelop him in this giant bear hug.
Yeah.
Because like, oh, Drake!
Yep.
How did I forget?
Ashley, I look torn. I look like I'm ready to kick Red Right Hand off of KT since he's got his arm around her.
No, he's got his arm around you.
Around you.
Oh, he's got his arm around me? I shrug it off. Push his hand away.
I look at Drake and go, "Oh, hey, man."
Sup, Weapon. That's what I expect from Weapon.
Oh, see, I'm actually kind of disappointed because I was really intrigued by this homeless guy.
Now you're like, he has mansplained to me and demon spread.
No, I'm just like, oh yeah, Drake, right. I was like, who is this mystery homeless man? Ooh.
How does he know so much?
Who's this mystery homeless hunk? Who looks like a street magician?
That's right.
Like a Chris Angel wannabe.
Did we lose somebody?
Well, let's see. Sanctuary is still bowing in front of you.
Yeah. No. I get him to stand up. Come on, buddy. Come on, Ben. Stand up. You're sending the wrong president here for everyone. But I do ask.
I put Drake down since he's trying to be commanding.
I do ask the red right hand. Who made the deal, or who wanted to get rid of me?
I'm not just going to tell you.
What if we ask politely?
No, I already tried that. And I made my roll.
I will make a deal for it.
Go on.
No. Your deals cost too much. And I'm supposed to be the devil in this group.
He looks at you. Your pathetic race doesn't understand angels or demons.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You're the real devil in this room. Not
He
me.
nods. He looks at you and nods. Uh-huh.
I don't want anything
And
to do
you
with it.
are just a wannabe. Just like every member of your species.
We don't want
The
anything.
deal
to
was
KT.
nice, but wiping out your world, that was something special.
Now, hold
That
on.
was an added addition.
I try to pierce the mask.
Yeah, that's what I try to do too. I try to
Make
pierce
the
the
rolls.
I will.
Listen, I'm
Yep.
trying to make a deal here, people.
No, stop it.
No,
Stop it.
No, you were not
No,
making
listen,
any
The
kind
way
of
to
deal.
clear insecure is to take foolhardy action without consulting your team. So
I totally agree. It's in character, but no. Okay.
Oh, hey, by the way, Chris, do I still have the conditions I had from?
No,
Oh, okay.
how could you be
Disneyland.
angry at Disney World?
exactly. Disneyland cleared it all.
11. Boom.
Okay,
Doesn't
ask
matter,
your
Shane.
questions.
I wasn't here when it did matter, so. Can I also have repeated this foolhardy thing, apparently? I'm not insecure right now, though. Okay. What are you really planning? How can I get any influence over you? And what do you intend to do for the more immediate?
What do you intend to do? Make deals.
Yeah, he's the devil.
With everyone?
Yeah, with anyone.
How would I gain influence over you?
Mm-hmm.
You actually cannot get an answer on that one.
It's a stone wall.
And what are you really planning? Whatever the deal requires.
Can I?
And to occasionally wipe out smug little punks that think they understand good and evil.
Can I assess the situation?
Okay, so he has a superiority complex. Check.
Yep.
Can I assess the situation, Chris?
You may roll.
It's a hit. All right. So I would like to. I get to ask one. So what here can I use to subdue the red right hand?
You have no answer for that.
So that either means nothing or it means I'm not allowed to know.
Yeah, you have no answer. There is a block.
Hey, Chris, as I'm assessing, I made the one hit, and my thing is like, what do you intend to do? Obviously, it's to make deals, so I can't use that. Plus, Saber already got that answer. I'm gonna say, hey, Saber, can I borrow your phone real quick?
I hand him my phone.
I send my mother a text and see if I get a reply.
Nope.
Who? Can you tell me who? So you can't tell me who wanted the world destroyed.
Oh, he could.
Oh,
For the
no,
right
I can tell
price.
you wanted the world destroyed. I wanted the world destroyed.
You wanted to destroy my world.
Yes.
So no one asked you to do that. Nobody
Well,
made a deal with you to do that.
No, I did that in a roundabout sort of way, you know. Somebody wanted something, liked something you had. So I just used that opportunity to wipe out your world.
Was it my brother? I mean, he's an arrogant little prick that you would probably want to step on.
No, I just killed him.
You killed my brother?
Yes, I killed your world.
I run forward and I go to hit him, Chris.
Okay. As you do, his right hand comes out of the pocket and he grabs your hand. Blood is just dripping on the ground and you just stop. Children, there is no need for violence.
I run up and I try to hit him.
Oh, no. I would recommend doing that.
You did just admit to committed genocide on his
Yeah.
people.
Right.
I committed genocide on many people.
That tends to elicit a response.
Sure.
Right.
I
I mean,
run
my
up and
brother
I
was
try to
a
hit
prick, and I hated my brother. But yet at the same time, he was my brother. And you wiped out everyone, including my mother.
Yep.
So I'm raging. I'm raging, Chris. I am going to go ahead and use my my burn.
Okay.
Full hit, so I have 3. And I begin using Reality Storm on him, Chris.
Are there
Okay.
people in this? Are there people in this restaurant?
Well, you're not in the restaurant. You're outside the church. There are people around.
We went outside the church. Okay.
I tend not to think about things when I snap. You know that.
I send.
Unless
Yeah.
you're gonna stop me.
I said Vesper to go cordon off. Any civilians nearby from getting hit by this thing. I don't know how big an area it hits.
I'm not going to stop you because he killed Fluffernutter.
I will spend 2 burn, Chris, to attack him.
Okay.
And the second burn is actually to prevent unwanted collateral damage.
Okay. Reality is ripping around him, and he just stands there.
Wow, a full hit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm smacking him around like a rag doll, but there's no damage to
No.
his face.
You are not smacking him. You're smacking reality like a rag doll. He is
Right.
unmoved.
David stuff.
I'm disappointed in all you children. When you want to make a proper deal, you can find me.
How about I make a deal for you to be wiped out from reality?
If you had that power, Demonling. Demonling?
He stands there and pontificates. What would it be?
As I'm continually trying to harm him.
Let's get him.
You bring back my mother, you son of a bitch.
Everything's possible with a deal.
What do you want from me?
That's not how deals work. What do you want?
Look, let's not go there. The deals with him never turn out well, from what I've seen.
You don't know that. You've only seen one deal.
He has the reputation wasn't unearned.
What reputation?
And you've heard of the reputation. I mean, I assume since you've dealt with the Red Hand more than I have.
Just so we can't learn anything about him. That's not a reputation.
Because he's the devil, and the devil makes you believe he doesn't exist.
I thought the
devil
reputation
is a lie.
I thought the reputation was that the deal never turns out in your favor. Didn't we get that?
That's rude.
But
Didn't we get that though?
There are many deals out there that I have come on that have turned out perfectly. I am not some mere crossroads demon that wants you to be able to play the guitar.
ooh,
That was a good song.
I would like to play the guitar.
What I offer you is true. Sometimes what you are wanting is not true.
What are you?
It really makes you think.
When he grabbed it. Yeah. Go ahead, sorry.
By the way, as soon as I step back, you see he immediately puts his hand back in the pocket.
When he grabbed Drake's hand, what did the red hand look like?
It looked like a hand covered in blood.
But an actual hand?
Yeah.
Not the same thing that he's using to imprint, wherever he goes?
It looks like it's the same size and shape.
Okay. So it doesn't look like a person's hand, necessarily. Like it's just...
Well, the main thing was you're looking for fingerprints. That's hard to tell when you're looking at somebody doing that.
Okay.
Hey, Chris, do I have a clear line of attack to the red hand?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to turn my arm into a buster sword and try to chop off his red hand.
Okay.
No.
Your arm shatters on him.
It just breaks?
Yes.
Oh my god. I scream in agony and fall to the floor.
Look, he clearly is on a different level.
Than all of us.
Let's calm it down.
Why? I still want to know why you destroyed my world. Like, why would you? Like, who would make such a deal that you would manipulate the deal to the destruction of that planet of my world?
I never really liked your world. Calling yourself demons and angels.
But you went outside of your deal to destroy that world.
No, I just used it to my advantage. The deal was to take your life. And I thought the easiest way to do that is to make sure you never existed.
So what changed? I mean, he's still here.
It got boring. You'd forgot him too quickly. You weren't even getting sad anymore of the memories, the shadows in your mind of him.
What kind of deal would you take?
Maybe you shouldn't have done such a good job.
It wasn't a good job.
What kind?
It still came up.
I'm kneeling beside Weapon, and I'm picking him up.
Oh, is he like actually hurt?
Yeah,
he
he's,
shattered.
I
my
just
arm.
assumed he was fine because he's always fine.
No. My
I
arm
picked him up.
shattered against his.
It hurt.
Do his pieces go back together?
Yeah, that's something slightly different, but
Okay.
Could we
He
use?
is
Could we
reforming
make
quickly.
a deal to get rid of our worst enemy? With you?
ooh, he kind of pauses.
My
That's-
friends,
That's precious. Who's your worst enemy?
You?
I'm not your worst enemy.
You destroyed my whole world. How are
Sure.
you not my worst enemy?
Because I don't care enough about you to be your worst enemy.
Well, you obviously care enough about my world
But you care
Oh,
enough
sure.
to
to
continue to
manipulate
gloat
a
about it.
deal and then destroy
No.
the world.
You're all here. I'm just giving you some insight.
No, you're gloating.
So what if I gave you
Also doing that.
what if I gave
There's a
you the
little-
angelic half of myself? Or the light side of myself, whatever you want to call it.
Why would you give up that part?
my friends, may I suggest that we attend to Saber's advice and do our best to ignore this thing?
I've been
But my
trying-
world
trying to
and
get
my
that
people
across.
are gone.
And it's not going to
Yes.
change now.
And sometime we will find a way to make him pay.
It's just
And
not going
now-
to change now.
This is not going to be today.
He looks at you again, Drake. I don't need access to the solar forge.
So you're saying my half accesses the solar forge?
Yes. Angels and demons.
I yell and scream in agony, hate, and rage. And the whole world shakes around me.
I try to prevent any structural damage.
Well, right. No, I'm just saying, like, it's that whole, Darth Vader yelling in
Sure.
agony moment. My mom is gone.
So, do you break something important?
Oh, what is nearby that is important enough?
This
A cathedral.
beautiful church?
No. I don't care about the church. That's the part.
It's a historical landmark,
It's just-
but I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
You see the red right hand immediately looks over at Ben. Go ahead. And they just kind of stare at each other for a couple moments.
I try to step in between them.
Acceptable. Enjoy. He pulls out his red right hand.
I try to step in between them. Ben,
And Ben fades away.
I am too much in my own agony to realize that my confessor has probably given up the ultimate sacrifice.
I suppose you can say what he just gave himself up for.
I'm done talking to this thing. Next time I see you, I will destroy you. I pick Weapon up and I leave.
go with them. Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm sitting there staring at where I'm even more enraged now that that Ben has disappeared.
Hey, Carden.
I get Drake back to his feet.
What did you do to Ben? I struggle
Pardon?
against.
Well, if you
get
really want
access
to,
from your mother.
you're a lot stronger than I am, so you could move if you wanted to. But
Right. What? I got a message from my mother.
Yes.
Yes.
It just said, just a test. Where are you?
come on, let's go see your mom.
I glare at the red right hand. I
reach out weakly for the pieces of my arm that are laying on the ground.
No, they've already merged.
They
back
melded it back in.
Oh, okay.
They
I leave with
into you.
If they
I
had
leave
melded
with,
back in, I'd have been over with you.
I'll run
I leave
diagnostics
with
on you.
I leave with Saber.
We get a lift back to his mom's house.
And you see the Sinjine Gallery and its full glory.
That's so weird.
What's weird?
Seeing it as a 20-year-old closed-up, destitute place, and
You
now
didn't see
back.
it. You didn't see it that way.
Oh, I didn't.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying.
Do we have conflicting memories now, or did they get replaced again?
It's not conflicting. You see them both, but you know one is illusionary.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say what I said then. Good applause.
I go running to my mom, and
She's
I'm
there.
like, is our world there, or is it just my mother that's back?
I'm going to stay in the doorway.
That you say that to her?
No, I'm thinking it, Chris. Like, I'm trying to reach out to like those abilities that you said were blocked because the world is no longer there.
No, I never said that's why they were blocked. They were
Okay.
blocked because you didn't have your key.
Okay. I ask. I look at my mother and I go, "Can you get a hold of Granddad?"
She looks at you. What's wrong, sweetie? And she hugs you. And then you remember your world is dead. She escaped here 18 years ago.
When the world was ended.
Yes.
Oh.
Wait, so
I'll just stay out by the
Fluffernutter is
door.
dead?
Yeah, Fluffernutter's dead.
That son of a bitch will pay.
But we still have memories of going to my world and dealing
I
with
have-
Fluffernutter.
I have a plan
Yep,
to get rid of
It
him.
is really weird.
Right.
Exactly how I'm going to get rid of him.
I have a plan
I
too.
tell my mom that someone dear to me died to make sure that we escaped the world before it was destroyed. Time is a hell of a thing. When an extrasolar deity is the one who did it. Or extra dimensional. I don't know.
And we will pause there.